I am absolutely enamored with this town. This is this is how people abroad picture America. Just small towns of kind people, a few businesses here and there, a general store. I haven't actually seen this, and I'm without words. Hey guys, this is Ashley, and she runs the Painted Hills Pastry Shop. So Ashley, how long have you lived in Mitchell?
We moved back here a year ago.
A year ago. Okay, wow. And is that when you started this business as well?
Yep, just a few months after we moved here.
Huh, interesting. Okay, so have you always been a pastry chef? Or is this
No.
new? Really? Okay.
It's a long story of how I got there, but I used to be a professional horse trainer, and then I fractured my spine,
Oh my
which
god.
led to this whole soul-searching adventure that led to pastry.
Okay, wow. Okay. That's really fascinating. I'd love to learn more about that later. But
Yeah.
so I guess you only been here for a year. So what made you come back to sorry, but you're not from here. So what led you to come to Mitchell with your husband?
So my husband's from here, and his family still lives here. They're ranchers, so we kind of always knew at some point that there was going to be the possibility of us coming back here. But then just as far as climate and what this place has to offer, it just was kind of perfect for us.
That's awesome. And last question for you. So do you think the town is going in a good direction, like generally?
Yes, absolutely. If you talk to my husband, who has stories about, even in high school, there was nothing. There was nothing going on in this town. This entire street, there was no grocery store. Nothing was
Not
going
even a
on.
grocery store.
So the
Wow.
fact that we have not only a grocery store, but Tiger Town, we have another espresso shop opening up, like the hostel, and this business.
Oh, the little Italian one I saw, right? The little hut.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to go there next, actually. That'd be fun.
It is. It's up and coming, which is really
Gotcha.
cool.
All right, Ashley. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So good. So good. This is Kayla at the Wheeler County Trading Company, which is the only grocery store in Mitchell. So, how long have you lived in town, Kayla?
I've lived here since October of 2018.
Okay, wow, okay, so only about 2 years. So, what made you want to move to Mitchell?
Ranching.
Ranching, okay, so you work on a ranch, or?
I used to.
Oh, okay, and now you run the grocery store? Are you the owner, or?
I'm the assistant manager.
Got it, okay, cool. So what attracted you to ranching? Like, what'd you do before that?
Trained horses.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I was speaking to the owner of the pastry shop, and she said the same thing. She
Yeah.
trained horses too.
Yep.
Huh. Okay. So, how long has this business been here?
This one,
yeah.
2.5 years.
Okay. Wow. Very new. Huh.
Originally, it's been here for a long time, but
The building has.
correct.
Okay.
But the ones that are managing it now, which is the original owner's grandson, has had it for about 2.5 years.
Okay. Gotcha. Cool. Huh. All right. I heard one of the buildings here is haunted. Is that true?
That is correct.
Is it
There's
this
a-
one?
She kind of hops around in the buildings, but she knocks stuff off of shelves and everything.
I love that. Okay. Last question. Do you think Mitchell is going in a good direction, generally speaking?
I think so. There's room for improvement, but it's still a small town. We kind of like it quiet, but we also like the business in the busy season with all the tourists.
And the cyclists as well, right? They come through
Yeah.
town.
They didn't come this year, but
Yeah, not this year, unfortunately. Maybe next year once we have a vaccine. It looks like there's one coming out soon.
maybe.
So, all right, Kayla, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
There's only one downside to Mitchell, and that's that no one seems to be wearing masks. Wheeler County, Oregon has had 2 COVID cases. Count them, 2 COVID cases total. So I can see why they don't see the need to wear masks, but there's people like me who come in from the big cities with our germs, and I hope they're gonna keep safe. The last thing I want is a COVID outbreak to happen in this small town. But I wish them well. They live as they like here. I stopped for a quick espresso drink from the Single Espresso Hut, which is about maybe half a mile out of town. Let's see what it's like. Hey, I'd like to get a 12-ounce cappuccino, please.
Okay. You like that wet or dry?
Let's do dry. Thank
More
you.
dry?
Yes.
Okay.
How long have you owned this Espresso Hut?
We bought it about 3 months ago.
Oh wow, okay, that's very
And
new.
we did some remodeling for about 2 weeks. So our actual first day of business was Labor Day.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Interesting timing to start a business, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the way around. With what's going on in our world and just everything in general.
Yeah, no.
But the business itself has been here for 20 years.
Oh, okay, wow.
So it's not like it was a startup.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right.
So, and with it being a drive-up, the regulations aren't as strict as a sit-down
That makes sense, yeah.
restaurant. So we do have a chuck wagon up the street that we were going to open this year, but with the virus and meat shortage and things like that, it just didn't work out. So
I'm sorry to hear that.
we're going to shoot for that one this coming March. Painted Hills Chuck Wagon, of course, hit us up.
Oh, that's yeah, I've seen that on the way. It's a little bit down the way, right? Okay, that's yours. Wow. Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Not a problem. Thank you.
Look at this cute little coffee. Got the little straws and like a couple sweets. By the way, guys, he didn't want to tell me in the interview, but that man is the mayor of the town. I had no idea. Just the mayor of this town of 160 people in the middle of Oregon. Like, someone's got to do it. All right, guys, espresso in hand, I am on my way to Boise.